I'm okay.
Music going. Lizard, how you going, mate? Good to see you. How are we doing today? Yeah, we decided to log on and do the rounds, you know. Find the meaning of it all. Find the meaning of life, I guess we'll see. We got a really strange telegram from Dahlia that I don't think it's from Dahlia. It was odd. Daz has been such an influential character and continues to be. He's a love. Oh, thank you. I try. I think what at the current phase that Dazza is in right now, I really enjoy elevating not just my own story but other characters' stories too. Like, I think Dazza is in a position to elevate some newer characters and give them story. Because at this point, Dazza's damn near done it all, seen it all, right? Like, I think there's a lot of other characters' stories we can push. Like, for one, Oscar Quill, which I don't know if you saw the duel or the gunfight in Blackwater, but Dazza kind of officiated that. And he told Oscar, use your rage. If you want to make it through this, don't go into the gunfight with the intention to shoot down a man, go in with the gunfight to kill a man. I'm glad you're enjoying. I really love this character, man. I really love the story that we've built throughout the years. Hey, Cyber Goosey, how you going, mate? Did you get your hands on any axes recently? Dodging some? Who was throwing them at you, man? Who was throwing them at you? That sounds intense. I permed my first outlaw on Wild and it crushed me. It actually crushed me. Speaking of Dahlia, earlier right before I started stream, we got an odd telegram from Dahlia that I don't think it's actually her. But we're also meeting a new person we met in Thieves. His name is Drake. What I like about this character is it's all organic. Like, he came into the crossing completely alone, and all the relationships, all the dynamics he made was completely brought upon by the roleplay. Like, there was no pre-made group. He came into the crossing with 6 others. He started alone. He started completely alone and built his way up to what he is now, which was fun to do. What was the telegram? It said, life in Sisika has reformed me. I will be, I don't know, giving up my life as an outlaw and teaching the children of Armadillo or some weird bullcrap that really doesn't sound like it was written by her. Someone's trying to set us up, man. I don't know what's going on. But we're on our way to meet someone who we met. I think Toby had a really tragic death. Like, he literally died, but he was gonna go to Guama and escape with his girlfriend, and died in a shootout on the border to get in Annisburg. Died in Annisburg right before they were about to leave and be free forever. So, like, think of Alice and Mills, but think if Alice and Mills got shot down and died the day they were leaving. That's how Toby's story ended, and it was really tragic. But Toby at least died with the woman he loved. Dazza's been around a lot longer than my first character, and I think Dazza has suffered a lot more than Toby did. Yeah, that's right, you know, I have one rule. I have one rule when it comes to perma. I never perma to a dice roll, and I will only perma if I feel like I'll give more story than I take away. Right? I'll only perma if I think I'm giving more story than I'm taking away. Will the story be better if Dazza died? Or would I just be eliminating a good character from a story, or someone else's story, and leave them with kind of nothing to do? What? Cyborg Goosey, what are you talking about, man? Oh right, your first character. I thought Gabe was dead. I thought you were telling me Gabe was dead. I'm like, wait, did I just get a meta unlock I'm not supposed to know yet? I panicked. I panicked a bit there. We also got a telegram from Winnie, maybe like a couple of days ago, that I read off stream. But maybe I'll show that to chat later. I wonder if he's here. Yeah, he's here. Here we go. G'day. Let's leave our horse here. Beware of someone who's been around long enough in a profession where people die young, I think is the saying. Hello.
You told me to meet you here, so here I am.
Well, come on then. Lovely time to get drenched in the rain.
I guess lovely time to actively choose to sit in it, I guess.
You been here before?
Yeah, quite a few times. I've been staying here for, a week now? Half a week, something like that.
Yeah, alright. All type of manner
Been
of
riding.
folk.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
No. That's just my tone.
I guess that is just something I'll have to get used to, that.
I have a knack for seeming very unapproachable. I wonder why.
Yeah, could it be the way you present yourself or the way you act, right?
Yeah, I would imagine so. But
Well, at least you're introspective and self-perceptive. It's a good trait to have.
yeah, well, you don't look within every once in a while, you'll lose yourself. So,
So what did you want to talk about?
well, we briefly spoke in Thieves' Landing, and you seem like you've been at this well. You can carry yourself. I'm willing to talk more about what we talked about in Thieves' Landing, and that is something that I'm searching for. And perhaps, maybe I need some eager guns to assist me in said debacle. That's why I'm talking to you.
Well, I'm really never one to say no to a job or a new connection.
Yeah, well, you should be wary of people that are very quick to throw themselves in front of a bullet for you, as I am of other people. Trust is hard to come by, and it's not something that happens overnight. I like to talk to people before I work with them, and that's what this is. If you are interested in work, of course.
Yep. I mean, I've been through quite a few of these, I guess you could call them vetting circumstances and situations. Or you just kind of size another man up and see the cut of his jib and how that's going to fit into whatever you need.
Yeah.
I'm not like offended by it if that's what you're presenting here.
No, being easily offended out in the West here, it's not going to get you far. There's a lot of shit happens out here, as I'm sure you know.
Yeah, most of the shit I get into, I try to keep out of here. Don't really want to shit where I eat, kind of thing.
Yeah. So you live out here then? You're a man of the West?
Well, I mean, I was born and raised in Texas, and I spent the rest of my life out here, so yeah, I'd reckon I would consider myself a man of the West, as you say.
Yeah, alright. Well, I've lived out here for a long time now. Fought for this place. Bled for this place. Experienced a whole hell of a lot in this crossing. I have my own set of convictions.
You're talking like you're some sort of soldier or something.
No, I ain't no soldier. No one's paid me to do any of this. I do it out of my own free will. That's the difference.
I respect that.
Now, I mentioned convictions. I wanted to ask you, what are yours? What do you believe in, Drake?
Well, I'm Catholic. Apparently.
Apparently.
Born again, I guess you could say. Convictions when it comes to what? How I operate, how I live, what?
When you carry yourself and you carry that piece of iron and who you pointed at, what you do, what you believe in, the beliefs behind the direction of the gun, do you have a set of standards you abide by? Do you have a set of obligations you abide by? Convictions? When it comes to law, when it comes to other people, when it comes to what you believe in, do you have a fight you're fighting? Do you have a goal you're willing to obtain? What are your convictions? What's your purpose here?
The way you present it is so goddamn self-righteous that I kind of threw me for a second. I mean, I don't really view
Nah,
any of it
this
as
isn't Chet.
some sort of God sent calling for me. It's just the way I was raised, the way I know, the way I am. I take what I need, and give back to people that I care about, protect my own. I don't really think I'm doing anyone some major service for some cause, but
Nah,
at
it's
least
not.
when
It's
it comes
not.
to the West, there is a certain sort of, I guess, kinship we kind of abide by. So, I guess it's just protecting my own and finding my own way out here and just kind of let my own beliefs and my own perceptions of things guide where I take a stand or not.
Okay. So, you mentioned you were in the habit of obviously pulling out your gun, pointing it in people's faces, and taking what you want. You know, that's what a lot of people do out here. Did you start that way, or was it something you were forced into? How did that come about?
I mean, I guess a little bit of both. I don't know if I feel comfortable telling you all this right now.
Good, you don't have to. If you don't feel comfortable telling me shit, it's good that you're telling me. Instead of pouring out your heart to someone you've met just now. I like that.
Yeah, that's my point.
Okay, so you keep your cards close. So do I.
Yeah, at least we have something in common, man.
Alright. Let's skip the personable shit then, and get down to what I want and what you might want.
The stage is yours.
You see, Drake, what I am in search for currently is a gun, and I told you about this gun in Thieves Landing. It is a very expensive, well done up Navy revolver. It is purely black with some engravings, like a willow's plant on the edge of the barrel, golden blue. And it is etched with Hello Sorrow. Now, I have been trying to give a job out to maybe some newer blood or maybe some more eager people. You know, I've robbed enough sheriff officers to last me a lifetime, I figure. Maybe I'll give this job to someone else, give them a chance to get some work in, get paid, get their fucking gun dirty, wipe some rust off, so to say, right? But everyone I've given this job to is just not really they can't hack it. They haven't really lived up to anything. They haven't done anything with it. They just say, yeah, I'll telegram you if I get my hands on the gun. I get no telegrams. People here can't hack it when it comes to sheriff officers anymore. So I thought, you know what? Why not just do it myself and maybe bring some people with me that might be eager to get their gun dirty.
I mean, it's not something I haven't done before, so it's not like I'm gonna balk at that.
If I didn't think you'd done this before, I wouldn't be having this conversation with you. You seem like someone that carries yourself.
That's generous, like it.
So, how about it then? Is this something that would interest you, a job like of this nature?
Raiding the sheriff's office for your long-lost gun?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that.
Alright.
It's not just sending you a telegram. I mean, if you want to do it right now, I don't give a shit.
Okay, well, today my timing is going to be a little bit odd. I may have to rest my head in 2 hours, disappear for 1 hour, then come back after 1 hour. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to do this within 2 hours, or
wait for a better day.
Or wait for a better day. Now, how long are you going to be around?
Right now, I quite literally just woke up, so...
Okay. Now, when it comes to this job, you want money.
And that would be nice, because I'm dirt broke.
Alright. I think that's fair enough. You don't know me that well, I don't know you, but I think the both of the things we can agree on is that money talks.
And money helps people survive, so yeah. Yeah.
So, who you been riding around with in your time here since you arrived?
People here. Rabbit, David, Stone, Pearl.
Okay. Yeah,
Lou.
they're decent folk. Good folk to get to know, I'd say.
I'd be keen on agreeing with that.
Do you have any questions about this job?
Which office do you think your gun is at?
Well, the story behind how I lost this gun is quite a long one, so I won't bore you with the details, but it's a long-standing conflict I've had with someone for a very long time. I recently shot this man in cold blood. I was arrested shortly after, and the gun was taken from me, and I was arrested at Valentine. So, if I were to guess, this gun, it could be in the Valentine storage of the sheriff office, somewhere in those cabinets, or they could have it nestled away in one of their boxes in some other place, but either way I need to track it down. Now, I do understand that there was an auction of some kind recently, and I wasn't sure if my gun was at this auction because the law, every couple of months or so, they like to gather all these guns that they've taken off criminals or outlaws, and they like to auction them off to civilians and whatnot, and the outlaws can't really attend these, or wanted people can't. So these guns that truly belong to outlaws end up getting auctioned off to some fucking townie or some city folk in the east, and it just sits on their horses or sits on their shelf collecting dust. I don't want that fate for my gun.
I can respect that. So Valentine,
Yeah. Now,
you trying to keep it small, or do you want it to be bigger for more cushion?
when you say small and big, what do you mean?
Small as in just you and me, or bigger as in bringing in more people?
Dependent on how the day goes. You know, sometimes a job can happen with 2, sometimes 3, sometimes 4, sometimes 6. I don't think I need a big crew for this. But if 1 or 2 more want to come, I won't say no.
I know of a few people that would be interested is all.
Sure. Well, best we check telegrams then, no?
Sounds like a plan.
I have not done a sheriff office robbery in a long time. You wanted?
I have no idea. I mean, based on the shit that I've done, I'd assume so.
What have you done?
Threw a knife at a deputy's toe in Valentine, robbed him, robbed a deputy in Blackwater, What else? We robbed a store.
I see.
There's been a lot of robberies.
I don't think I'm wanted, but I'll leave the call up to you. We can either go to Benedict to check telegrams on Armadillo, whatever you feel more
Let's
comfortable
go
with.
Armadillo.
Alright.
I also participated in shooting down 2 separate groups of 6 deputies, so I'll probably do it too.
Yeah, that'll do it. They come after you. You and the people you're with.
Well, I ain't heard from them since I left for a few days, so I'd imagine so, but I don't really know the answer to that question for sure. You know what? We're already riding a bit today. We can just go there.
Yeah, alright. NASCAR, good to see ya.
I assume you're one based on that whole getup.
No, this is just what I wear.
Damn.
It's what my brethren also wore. People that came before me. Taught me.
Who the hell are your brethren?
Well, I used to be part of a gang called the Quill Gang, led by Zip Quill. He was like a brother to me. And I also had a mentor who has since left the crossing. Her name was Alice. She was a kettleman. Those are where the fundamentals of what I believe in were instilled in me. From kettlemans and quills, people that are no longer here.
So your foundations have been granted by people that I have no idea who they are. So that really helps me there, Daz.
I imagine so. You'll pick up on it.
Jesus Christ, girl.
I officiated a duel challenge recently between 2 outlaws. A gunfight.
Did they end up getting married in the end?
No, when I say officiated, I mean that'd be rather fucked up to try and kill each other then get married a couple of hours later or minutes. But I've seen stranger.
Oh, yeah, trust me, that's happened before.
The fuck? My time in Sisika left me with many lonely nights to ponder the hopeless and vile life I've lived up until this point. I write you this to inform you that I found faith in the correctional institution of Sisika Penitentiary has done just as it intended. It has reformed me into a model citizen walking free. Will no longer live the life of a ne'er-do-well. You'll find me making an honest living at McFarlane's Ranch or at the schoolhouse in Armadillo, where I'll be teaching the illiterate and helping the less fortunate. God bless Dahlia Sawyer. It is me. This is who I am now. You know where I'll be. What the f- What the fuck? What is going on? I might have to head to Blackwater. I'm getting odd telegrams from someone who I...
That is your horse, not my horse. Jesus. Yeah, I'm getting telegrams from people to get out east of Wallace for some reason. I'll ride with you to Blackwater. We can find each other later after that.
Yeah, alright. Does someone have Dahlia hostage? I'm so confused, man. I feel like someone's playing a prank or has Dahlia hostage. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Your people in trouble, I assume.
Either they're in trouble or they're starting something.
Wallace sounds like a place you try and meet when you're avoiding law. Or just been in a shootout with law.
Well, you make a lot of presumptions there, don't you?
Not presumptions, they're... Well, they are presumptions, but formed on past experiences of myself. I've gone to Wallace many times, right after a shootout. Or if I'm trying to avoid anyone.
I'll go the back way. You're a talkative one, ain't you?
Depends on the day. Are you being sarcastic?
That was very sarcastic.
Yeah, I picked up on that.
Good boy, you're learning.
I don't much like being called good boy.
Noted. I'll give you at least 3 other names to choose from while you're ready.
You can stick to Dazza.
Damn, man, you're no fun.
That's how it starts, fun and games, but it ain't fun and games.
Sometimes it actually is. Unless you're just gonna sulk in the shadows for the rest of your life, which by all means, do.
I could think of worse places to sulk.
You are more dramatic than I am, and that saves something.
Yeah, well, maybe you haven't lived a miserable, horrible life, or maybe you have.
Yeah, maybe we just cope with it in different ways, and we should respect that.
Sure. I imagine you probably have at least a couple of 100 days on you shooting down law. They don't take too kindly to it.
Honestly, at this point, it's better for me not to keep track, because then I just don't make a mistake. Emotion or something.
Well, I'm riding to Blackwater and check my telegrams. I suspect either someone is playing a prank on me or someone's kidnapped a friend of mine.
You don't get telegrams that often?
No, I get telegrams very often from this person and they just sound uncharacteristic of them.
You have a lot of friends out there, then.
I used to have a lot more, but they're dead.
You and me both, Buckaroo. How much are you wanted for?
I don't think I'm wanted for anything. I was arrested on attempted murder and I've served my time. Haven't done a crime since.
That seems relatively tame for who you appear to be.
You think attempted murder's tame?
You know, basic.
You expecting something more complex and intriguing, like some dime novel?
Oh yeah, based on the platitudes that you exert upon people that you have the delight of sharing your conversation with.
Yeah, well, I haven't told you everything yet, have I?
Yeah, well then there's a lot more platitudes to listen to, I guess.
Yep.
Can't wait to be regaled by them in your sing-songy voice.
Regale, what does that even mean? It sounds like a fancy word from an educated man. Regale. What does that mean?
Serenaded. Sung to. Shout it from the rooftops with glee.
Serenaded, ain't them what them bathhouse ladies try to do in Valentine?
Feel like that's a different kind of singing.
What did the doctor know? What? Hey, starting to know you're funny. I guess that is kind of
You sent me a telegram that maybe you shouldn't have sent.
Oh, did I send that to you?
You did.
What
I'm
the
a
hell?
distraction. Well, good to know I'm a distraction.
You're a welcome one.
Don't lie to
Shit, then who that? Fuck. Well, now I don't know who I said what. I'm gonna go check what this is about. I'll meet up with you later, alright?
Sure. See ya. Where the fuck is Dahlia? What is going on, man? I'm so confused. You will find me at McFarlane's Ranch or the Church of Armadillo. I guess we gotta look there. I'm so confused. So the telegram said either McFarlane's Ranch or the Church of Armadillo. I'm so confused, man. Who's trying to kill us now? Who's trying to kill us, man? Who can it be? Someone is playing a prank or trying to kill me. will find me at McFarlane's ranch. Is that her? Excuse me. Excuse me.
What are you doing here?
Looking for you.
I told you where I'd be.
Yeah, you said you'd be here, but I thought you'd been kidnapped.
No, I'm just here sharing sheep, obviously.
What the fuck are you doing on this ranch, Dahlia?
What am I doing on this ranch? Really, I'm just here to piss off the ranchers. Because they can't make me leave. I thought it would be funny.
Well, what's going on? What is going on? What? I'm so confused. What is going on here? Are you okay?
You didn't write when I was in Sisika, you know that?
Yeah, I did. I said the meeting went well.
And that's it.
I'm not a man of the pen and paper. You know this.
No, but hearing from you would have been nice.
You did. I said you said telegram you. If the meeting went well, I did do that. I told you I was okay. I thought someone had abducted you. The way you're telling me you're reformed and all this hubbub. What is all this about?
I just told you. They can't make me leave.
I see, so you're here to fuck with them.
Yes.
How's that going for you so far?
Oh, the couple of conversations have been pretty priceless.
Well, who have you spoken to?
Dark-haired fella with the full beard. I don't know his name.
I see.
What are you doing?
I just went and met a fella named Drake at Fort Mercer who was interested in doing some work, and I'm trying to see if I can get a crew together to go get my gun back from the Valentine Sheriff's Office.
Is that so?
Yes. And I need non-towny good people with me.
Do you?
I need you, Dahlia.
Well, maybe I want to shear sheep.
That's unacceptable.
Well, you know what? We don't always get what we want.
Is this because I didn't write you? Is this my punishment?
I told you I would have actually liked to have heard from you while I was stuck in Sisika.
Well, I'm sorry, alright? I don't know what else you want from me. I don't know why you want to be here shearing the fucking sheep. Like some corn-fed peasant.
I'm making an honest living.
Well, I can't stand this place. Zip died here. I hate this place. I hate everything about it.
Yeah, I know.
I did miss you,
Yeah.
though. The way you were writing me, I thought you would, someone had fucking, I thought it was fucking, it sounded like a joke California would do. Or someone. But you know, if you do want to fuck with them, keep shearing the sheep.
That was the plan.
Well, did I ruin your plan?
Well, they're not there right now, unfortunately, so...
I think I saw one in Blackwater, so they might head that way eventually.
It might have been the one that I saw. I need to stop and change clothes. I need to get out of this.
I should probably tell you something.
What?
I suppose I mediated a gunfight between Chick and Oscar in the middle of Blackwater, made it official.
Was this because of everything that they talked about in Siska?
Yeah, so they had a gunfight to settle it, and once it's done, it's done. Me and Alice were there watching over Oscar. We gave him some tips. The gunfight happened. They both ran out of bullets, and then it went from guns to knives. Oscar managed to stab Chick, and then collapsed shortly after, and Alice and I got him out of there. So I think that conflict is done.
So where's Chick at now?
Don't know. Last I saw, he was lying in the middle of Blackwater streets in a pool of blood, surrounded by people with medical experience.
So he's not in Thieves anymore.
Don't know. I think he said he was leaving Thieves. You know, you had me worried. I was fucking running around thinking you were kidnapped because you weren't fucking talking like you usually do in those telegrams. You reformed and all. I thought, am I gonna have to... Am I gonna have to shear you? Shear those townie clothes off and replace them with outlaws' clothes?
If I had stayed probably at the ranch long enough, you might have had to. I was making decent money at least.
You should just do that and just spy on their endeavors. Feed me
That's
information.
what I was trying to do.
Oh, well, I guess I ruined that, didn't I? Well, if you'd rather hang out with the sheep, I can drop you back off.
No, I don't want to hang out with the sheep.
Alright.
But I will go back there. Really go change.
So,
I don't have guns or bullets.
great, that's good. Have you checked your room here? Maybe you can... What about Vern? Does Vern have any in storage?
Nothing that doesn't mean something to somebody. I might have some that's on my saddlebags.
I'll take you to the stables.
I've got a broom though, and a Bible, and a fiddle.
Oh, God. So did they know who you were when you were on that ranch?
Oh, I let them know who I was. It's funnier if they know who I am.
I'd imagine so. You know, eventually they're gonna get sick of not being able to shoot people on sight and claim
Yep,
self-defense.
they will.
I need to get myself a long arm. Say, how much money do you have, Dahlia?
Not enough.
I'm fucking broke. I thought I had... I'm pretty sure I had thousands of dollars saved up with Amanda. I don't know where that money went, though. Maybe Cook fucking took it and used it to go to wherever we went.
Maybe. That would make sense.
Cook probably stole all my money and left. Go figure.
Okay, well shit, I have... I'm gonna have to probably grab a gun that I don't want to lose. Shit. Okay, so what are you trying to do?
I just told you, you weren't listening.
I
Oh, you know
mean,
what?
I
You
was.
know,
Sorry.
You're upset. You're upset that I don't write you. I'm upset that you don't listen to me now. Yep, I'm upset now. I'm gonna go stampede off and go live on a ranch now. You didn't listen to me. That's it. You know, I never understood that why people don't get upset about telegrams. Isn't this more meaningful than any telegram I could send?
This is meaningful. But you know what? I was trapped in Sisika while you were out.
Yeah, you know what you did when I tried to leave? Fucking tried to kill me.
Yep.
So only death do us part then. You won't let me leave unless we both die together.
Something like that.
I can live with that. This Drake fella seems like an alright guy. I wouldn't mind doing a job with him. He hit the
How did you
sheriff
meet him?
office. In Thieves Landing, just moseying about. He was with Rabbit and a couple of those other folk, and he telegrammed me wanting to meet. So we met at Fort Mercer and talked a bit about the crossing, business, his ambitions, my ambitions, what I'm looking for a job. Said he's interested. We just got to pay him.
Headed into Blackwater. Stopped by the barber's. I'm putting my hair back down.
Okay.
I'll be back. 1 second.
Rowdy Bear, thank you for the follow. Hello there. Is that,
Look familiar?
that's Mr. Monty, is it not?
It is indeed yourself, Mr.
What are you up to?
Dazza. I'm just riding around right now.
Okay. Are you
Anything
looking
too urgent?
for something in particular?
Not really.
Will you be around in about an hour?
I can be.
I have a job.
What kind?
The kind that involves getting into a sheriff's office.
I mean, I still owe you that one job, so I don't really have a choice.
Yeah, you do. You don't. Correct. Well, I actually have to lay my head down for an hour, but I'll be back. So I'll telegram you.
Okay.
I'll check my telegram before I do.
Okay. Oops, sorry.
Next Friday. Where is it at? I didn't know anything
Lydia.
about
Oh, Fort Mercer.
Ah,
7
God.
o'clock.
that. Oh. Yeah. I'll definitely try to be there.
Alright, spread the word. I got a few posters together and might have a bit in the newspaper as well.
Yeah, what do I need to know?
$50 as usual, like last time, and a $1,500 prize.
Alright.
Said you're laying your head down.
Yeah, hop on. I just have to nap for maybe an hour, then I'll come back. So do you want me to drop you back at the ranch? Or do you want to go back to the ranch? Or not?
Why did I take the time to change?
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm gonna sleep behind this house. You can take my horse if you want.
Might try to go see if I can find something that I don't mind losing.
Alright,
Guns.
bye-bye now. Don't die. 'Cause if you do, I'll be... yeah, even more miserable than I already am. And she's already ridden off, so it doesn't really matter what I say now, does it? Yeah. Let's check out the ranches. I'll be back in maybe an hour, guys.